Welcome once again, everyone, to the International. I have Luke with me. We are ready to cast this game between Too Hot for DotA and Hey, Luke.
Hello.
Yeah, now they can hear you. That's good because I suppressed all the sound and everything.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I'm doing the update quickly.
Cool.
Have you done it? I guess.
There we go. We're waiting for the invite from Mary, so it's gonna be a while until everything is ready. Yes, I'm changing the stream title very soon. Hold on. Because this is kind of impromptu. We had someone else lined up, but things happen. There we go. Okay, now we are ready. Okay, when the teams congregate, because I'm seeing them, they might be playing later.
I don't know. They might.
There comes the raid.
Yeah, they're probably playing soon.
Oh, there's a 100 megabyte update. Interesting. Okay, so let's do that. It says that it completed my update 7 minutes ago. I should be fine.
Yeah, you should be. That's literally just came out like 10 minutes ago.
Delay for what? So chat, tell me what delay are you talking about?
Oh, I'm guessing the game's been delayed.
Oh, the game has been delayed? Has it really?
Wait, what? Wait, I don't know. One sec. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait, I think they're on about the viewers. One sec.
Let me see.
They were on about the viewer count. It's fine. Don't matter.
Very good.
I'm being misinformed.
Interesting. I want... Okay, there you go. So we're going airy, right?
Yeah.
You're waiting for the players to come around and join the channels. All right. Yeah, in fact, I see NPR now. Very good. They're coming in. Excellent. Thank you. Right. There's
could
the
I
invite.
have the password arrow? Thank you. Go that way.
We have a game in the making.
Just shout when the game's on. Make some more Cyberpunk. Wait.
All right. So to recap, this is the upper bracket game. Second round. These two teams already went through the first round. Too Hot for DotA beat my team, Mancaf, in an excruciating long match.
No, it was Vikings Wizards, wasn't it?
Oh no, that's true. We played against
Yeah, we played against.
You played against Too Hot for DotA in
Yeah.
another long,
No.
excruciating match.
No, we played against in the long. We played against him.
What did they play? I don't remember anymore.
They played Jeff.
They played Jeff, and
it
wasn't that long, right?
No, it was 81 minutes.
It was another very long.
It was an 81-minute game.
What? Why? Okay. Yes. I'm asking. They're asking me to mute you completely.
That's fine.
No, that's not true. Let me just bring the volume to 80%. That should be enough.
Yeah, hopefully.
So I don't know why these games have been so long when during the group stages, even between fairly strong teams, they haven't been at all.
So we talked about this earlier, being not complete. It's like a lot of you put pressure on yourself.
You think so?
You this, because remember, this is now elimination bracket. It's like, I know this is upper bracket, but you're in that mindset of if we lose, we go down to lower bracket. We have to play it all. We can't do anything stupid. We can't die on high ground. We have to play smart, and that's why the games just go forever, because people are taking their time before going high ground.
Well, yeah. I believe Mancap has been uncharacteristically careful in their approach against Wogan's Wizards. if they dared to snowball earlier and just go and confront the other team, it could have been much shorter and a win for Mancaf.
I mean, so from, let's say, so yesterday's games, we had a 71-minute game yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a 30-minute game yesterday, and we had a 60-minute game yesterday.
True.
And today we've had a 65, a 26, and then whatever this is.
Well, I hope they don't go longer than 40. Automatically, they're going to spend like 120 minutes playing. I'm pretty sure. They're just going to go megas both and just siege and counter siege unsuccessfully, dying against each other. Because of course it's going to happen now. All right, both teams are ready in the lobby. I haven't seen the coin flip yet. Well, there it is. Fortunately, that means that we are about to head on to the draft. And first priority is with All right. I'm pleased to tell you that Daff is indeed playing this match. Both teams have their main rosters. I see no substitutions. This is going to be fairly entertaining, and we are proceeding with the draft right now. I sure hope they ban PA.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, hopefully we see the PA ban. Treant ban, that's correct, because that is a DafNotDaff most played hero in the GTI at the moment.
Yeah.
So
10 seconds remaining.
Well, the first one went against the tree.
Remaining.
Yep.
Radiant team ban.
And now Conca. Prudent against Headmassif makes total sense.
Yep. Headmaster's hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't want DafNotDaff to handle the tree. He is a good
5
tree.
seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Now Razor gets banned. Again, makes sense. They're trying to stop Headmassif here. It's very important that they do. Dark Seer should be the next ban. They actually should spend all their bans against Head.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, PA, of course. Spirit Breaker goes right against Zoey.
10 seconds remaining.
I think they should be banning more around the general aspects of their own strats, but the goons have usually spent their bans to counter the potential picks of their rivals.
There's the Jakiro ban.
I think Jakiro ban is completely useless, and they should have done that.
No, I mean, I'm fine with that because it is James's best hero.
Yeah, but
Jakiro is his best hero.
Even if it's James' best hero, that doesn't mean that James is gonna give a stellar performance only because he has Jakiro. I think they should have spent it in something more meaningful, something that can actually disrupt what it's gonna do. And now ban Slardar makes sense.
I mean, the reason why they banned it is because it's got 8 games played and 7 of them those have been a win. So remember, these two teams have played together against each other. So in a way, they're banning what the other team played before, maybe against them or such.
Then there comes the first pick on that's a Vengeful Spirit. It has to go to
10 seconds remaining.
James, because I'm not
James
Daff playing bench.
And the Shadow Shaman.
Perfect one. Really useful. Presumably for Zoey.
Yeah, it'd be a Zoey hero.
Now we are on the round of bans once again. The second.
Yes, so we've got 2 bans for Dire, 1 ban for Radiant.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Zeus banned here, maybe.
Yeah, the Zeus has to be banned right now. You have to stop Ben.
I kind
Uh,
of want. I would like to see the Zeus and maybe the Night Stalker banned here.
I want
Like you're shutting down, then NPR can get the Night Stalker.
what I want to see if they allow Headmassif to play Darkseer. I don't think they will. Okay, they're thinking this very carefully.
Dire team
And that's a
Yeah,
ban on Dawnbreaker. Makes sense against
That's
NPR.
fine. Yeah, that's one of his more plays. But I feel like Night Stalker is so much worse than Dawnbreaker at the moment.
Yeah.
And like I would have rather banned the Zeus and
Radiant team ban.
And now a ban on Grimstroke.
I don't know why they're banning Grimstroke because
I wouldn't.
Zoe's hero's already been picked. So I don't know why they're banning Grimstroke.
Yeah,
the
because
Shadow Shaman will be played by Zoe, most likely.
exactly.
It's kind of a bit of a wasted pick.
10 seconds
I think so.
remaining.
Or ban, should I say. Wasted ban.
Now the Witch
Just on the
Doctor is
side-
still
5
available.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of like Radiant, they should probably ban
Radiant
like the
team
Dark.
pick.
Oh, they banned the Warlock.
Yeah.
So Witch Doctor is still in the pool.
What's
but
still
Witch Doc-
you know what's still in the pool? Darkseer.
Darkseer, Witch Doctor, Ogre, but they're gonna let Daff have Ogre, won't they?
Mm-hmm. The problem is, again, I think I'm retaking a point that you
10
just made.
seconds remaining.
With the tournament going as long as it has been,
5
now
seconds
it's extremely
remaining.
complicated to actually try to come up with a series of bans that stops the other team in a more confident manner, because there are not so many surprises unless the teams have been developing anything behind the scenes that we are not aware of and we haven't seen. All of a sudden you find yourself, yeah, I have just these bans, I want to protect my strat, but at the same time I'm trying to counter what the other team can do. But I know so much about the other team because they've been playing for so long that it's going to be very complicated to make sure that I'm stopping them. There you have an ancient apparition. Interesting, very good, really. We haven't seen that often lately in Goon games, but I'm pretty sure that's going to work.
10 seconds remaining.
Now we have the second pick for Team M.
5 seconds remaining.
Good shout. Good shout, actually, about the AA clings. And I do think that the Shaman, together with AA, is going to work well. Eventually, because, of course, they have to line first. Have to go to the lines and
I wouldn't mind picking.
course.
I wouldn't mind picking the Darkseer here, maybe. Or do you pick the mid hero? Like, I mean, they've still got Viper and so they pick the Ogre.
Predictable.
I kind of wouldn't mind them picking either. The problem is, if you're going to leave your carry to like the last set of picks, or you're going to leave your mid, I would probably prefer them to maybe pick the Viper again. Like, we know
10
how they've been
seconds
playing the
remaining.
Viper recently, so they've played it twice
5 seconds remaining.
both games on it. So
Thank you, unknown mod, for launching the bets for chat.
who's launched that one?
Very good, Bean. Thank you.
Radiant
Right, the third
team
pick
pick.
is coming in, and that's
Tide
Tide Hunter,
Hunter.
very dangerous here in the hands of Headmassif. That's a
Mhm.
problem
So-
because, yeah, you don't let him play Darkseer. He can play Tide. If he doesn't play Tide, he plays Skunka. Headmassif is possibly one of the most dangerous offlaners
10
that we have in
seconds
this
remaining.
tournament, together with obviously Beam, but he's now retired into a
5
more pleasant
seconds
life,
remaining.
and NPR for sure.
I really don't know how. I don't really like them. Like, I mean, team banning Grimstroke earlier. I still don't
Radiant
like it because,
team
like,
pick.
you're leaving. Like, you left the Necro open, you left the Zeus open. Like,
Well, yeah. It's very.
more heroes worth being banned than that. Like Grimstroke.
I mean, Necro is a pretty standard.
I mean,
mid
it's
these days.
also Ben's like one of his favorite heroes.
Yeah,
10 seconds
but that means it's like
remaining.
letting match play Necro. It's just this enormous
seconds
risk that you
remaining.
have with Ben. But you gotta choose what to do. you don't have all the
Team
opportunities to
pick.
ban every single hero that the other team can play. Now they have NS, NPR is gonna just wreck
And
them
I said,
apart.
and Night Stalker, as I said earlier, you should have banned both, like, the Night Stalker.
But it's
like,
difficult for both teams because you have the Tide, you have the Venge. All of a
Mhm.
sudden, you'll see both picking comfort heroes
10
here,
seconds
mainly.
remaining.
Yeah. But the problem is the Night Stalker will shred the Venge
5
because the
seconds
Night
True.
Stalker just gets on top, silences, like, just shuts them down. Like, that's the problem. Like, as I said, like, they had to, like, instead of banning the Grimstroke, they had, like, many other options. Like, they weren't going to pick the Grimstroke because Shallow Shaman was already picked. So,
Yeah. Now we have 38 seconds remaining for the fourth pick on Team M's side. Now it's getting really complicated for
Dire
them.
team banned.
Gyrocopter, my
Gyro.
god. Okay, cool. Llama's gonna take that. Super strong
could've-
carry.
they could also flex it to mid, but
They could
most
flex it to
likely
mid,
it
but I'm
will
pretty sure
be.
that Evil 39 is not gonna play that.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, the challenge is what to take mid.
5
I
seconds
mean,
remaining.
Evil 39 privileges heroes.
I mean-
I'm trying to remember with more mobility than.
Radiant
I mean,
team
the
banned.
Viper's still in the pool, the Quap's still in the pool at the
Radiant
Yeah,
moment.
well, they're banning Lena, which is a fair measure against
Yeah.
Teddy.
I mean, you still got like the Quap, you still got the Husker, you still got, you know, like, you still got Viper still in the pool. There's heroes that still are in the pool that he can play.
10 seconds remaining.
Interesting choice with banning
5
that
seconds
Troll
remaining.
Warlord
Dire team
and then
banned.
Co-op, of course. Just
Got that.
mentioned that. Still has Huskar, but that means that they have to play really fast.
They're
I
gonna
mean-
ban the AA here. Well, not the AA.
I mean, do does have the utility to go on a fast game and try to wreck to Hard for Dota in 25-30 minutes if they play
10
Huskar
seconds
here?
remaining.
I don't know.
I don't
It's-
think so. Yeah, the
5
Tide will have
seconds
the
remaining.
Ravage and will have some utility, but the Gyro I still would need some build-up time.
Mhm.
And obviously,
Sorry, go on.
yeah, no, I mean, they have to play against the things that are going to be available very quickly. And Night Stalker is going to be
Dire
fairly
team
useful
pick.
very quickly, and NPR is going to handle it very confidently. Now we have a ban on TB.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like they have played it on 2 October.
Yeah.
I would have preferred maybe the Alchemist ban, like on 2 like, the Alchemist, because they
10
could play the
seconds
Alchemist there.
remaining.
Right.
Like you got the
5
team that
seconds remaining.
can give you enough time to farm in a way. Like you've got the Shadow Shaman being able to wall down towers to like keep you alive. Like not keep you alive, but like keep them away from you. You have the AA blast. You have the Necro just to push out lanes, and you have the Night Stalker. Like you have crazy good kill
Radiant
potential in the
team
other
pick.
heroes. And there's the Viper pickup. So they left the Viper. I would have banned the Viper instead of the Lena and keep the Quap and the like ban the Quap and the Viper out from team.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Arc Warden
remaining.
is a really good shout because Kara knows
5 seconds remaining.
how to handle that. Problem is, of course, that means they're going for the long game. Viper would allow for a faster game, like we were asking.
I feel like I'm seeing the out going to be picked here. I have a feeling.
No, Daff is not standing in. Daff is part of He's always been. We have the last pick. Now under a minute to decide for to cut for Dota. Well, they have all the time in the world to just make sure that they make the right pick. I am going to be willing to bet on an Arc Warden because with everything they've been picking here, they can just go all in. It would be surprising that she picks something like Ursa or Sven.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other people you can play.
I mean, it's
I-
not even convenient that she goes that route. Well,
Sven,
Choose
you've
your
called it.
hero.
eh, fine.
I haven't actually played the Sven yet. This is the first Sven game on Too Hot for Dota.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, it's safe, but it's not.
I mean, it's
not
also
spectacular.
like the thing is, you think Dire has got team fights, like team fight spells, and Radiant have got kind of team fight spells, but like you've got Head on this Tide, which is the massive team fight. I'm going in, guys. I'm ulting. We'll follow
Yeah.
into like the gyrocopter on top of everyone who's being ravaged. Like that's so much damage gonna be coming out there.
True.
10 seconds remaining.
I think that if they were trying to win the game
5
earlier,
seconds remaining.
won't be able to. But only because I see Too Hot for Dota stopping them in their tracks fairly efficiently. Between AA and Shadow Shaman. It's gonna be a very tough match for both teams. I'm not exactly seeing an advantage. It's going to be very complicated for both. Alright, I believe strategy time is gonna be over in a few seconds, which means we're going to go into the actual game finally. This is the third match of the evening. My name is Dr. Jonas. I'm with Second Look on the continuation of Pyrion Flax's stream, who very reluctantly raided my stream because I insisted and I don't fucking care.
Jonas, you put your foot down.
I'm
mean,
gonna
yeah,
end
my
up
rules, basically.
being a partner if I keep doing this. It's just so cheeky. I don't give
I need to
flying
farm
fuck
my way
about it.
out.
Okay,
Farm.
there we go. We have Llama with the gyro like we mentioned before. Evil 39 on the Viper, Headmassif with the Tide Hunter, Vengeful Spirit from James, who actually ran away, and Daff, not Daff, with Ogre Mage, his favorite hero. That's
We have a smoke on Daf as well, so we're gonna have a smoke play coming out from Dire here going to Raiden side.
It's interesting to know that. Let's see if they just pop it up. Morag-Tong is handling the Sven. ScienceWhizBen with the Necrophos. NPR with Night Stalker. Then Zoey Bechamel with Shadow Shaman. And finally, Ancient Apparition in the hands of TheBastMaster. They're grouping up around
They haven't popped yet. Oh, now they popped it.
their own rune spawn, but here comes the smoked up.
Here we go.
Well, let's see if the pickoffs actually work. They're waiting. They're waiting for the right time. I think Arash could be a good target. I suppose so.
Grenade, yeah, Kara's dead.
Well, they just abandoned her right there.
Well, they like all the teams there. Kara was too far away. They just like better just leave. We go and get the runes. So like you think they're gonna get 3 runes there? I know they gave away first blood, so it's gonna be about equal.
Yep. They only grabbed 3. Now there's the 4. It actually went to the advantage of Too Hot for Dota. It's 3-1.
Yeah, well that's what I said. Like the thing is, Radiant got Dire got first blood. Radiant got 3 runes because they gave away the first blood. It's it's nearly a fair trade. It's a fair trade basically.
Well, there we go. Llama by himself. Daff already roaming the jungle. Zoey, on the other hand, is keeping herself tied to NPR's position. attracting those creeps. Karen DafNotDaff on tight formation, same with James and Head. The Viper, as predicted. Well, we have a pause.
Oh, we have a pause.
He's already a bit ahead in farm, but
Oh, dear,
of course
okay.
it's just the first wave of creeps. Okay, audio issues. Let's see if they sort it out. And we have a go.
We're going.
Very good. We see Ben behind his tower.
Radiant's
It
bottom
doesn't
tower
look
is
like
under
he
attack.
wants to risk too much. Of course, Evil 39 is fairly dangerous at this point. We'll see if the build is the right one, because I've seen some very questionable Viper builds. Not like I know about that, but the people together with me have been telling me so. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, like the Viper should win this lane against the Necro. Like he should be able to harass him enough to get him out. But it all depends on like when you queue, if you're gonna get clicked down.
Well, the AA is very low. I think DafNotDaff might have risked too much.
Teddy's building up stacks on Ben. Ben's getting run down in the mid lane.
Yeah, I can see that. Ben already pretty low, but I don't think Evil 39 is going to be
He's
able to
dead.
catch
He's dead.
there. Well, yeah, the Venom.
But Teddy might get return killed here.
Yeah.
Oh, he got away.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna get a nice juicy water rune as well.
That's 2-0 for so far. There goes Headmassif. James tries a long shot.
We say that there's no ghost shroud, but remember,
Yeah.
ghost shroud makes you magic. You take more magic damage, and remember, poison attack is actually magic damage. So you're gonna be like fucking yourself. Yeah, but poison attack runs off
Oh,
after
becoming
4 seconds,
universalist.
so you can just get even more stacks up.
Super goated. That's becoming universal is possibly the worst, best talent ever. I don't know how they just dared to program that into the game.
Yeah, becoming universal was a bit stupid.
Well, so far, very careful gaming by both. There is a lot at stake. They made it to the second round, both teams. Now you also have Goonfellas versus Wogan's Wizards on the other game that's going to be played tomorrow. And the winners of those two are going to go to the upper bracket final. That's a top 3 placement right there. So imagine that you make it to the podium if you win this. It's gonna be very.
Why does
interesting
team keeps picking Ogre? But that's because it's Daff's favorite player, like hero thing, and it's one of his probably only position 5s he can play, or 4.
He feels very
5
confident
4s.
with it, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Knows how to handle it. Has the same IQ as him. No, poor Daff.
True though.
Cat going against Kara for a bit. Kara not deterred at all.
Ben's getting clicked
Find
down
where
again.
Head is. Well, we see the seasonal Roshan migration happening in front of our eyes. There goes DafNotDaff. Coming back to his position in lane. Good once against Head. He's a tanky boy though.
I really don't like this ward from ScienceWhizBen in mid lane. It doesn't show you where any wards are.
Oh, that one? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'd rather it be at the side to show you a ward or whatnot.
So far so good. The farm is to the advantage of Good session by
So
both Headmassif and predictably by Evil39 because we said that Viper would just crush that lane.
it will. Like he's 6 now, so he's probably gonna try and get ready to
The
run at
Necro
this
is actually catching up pretty
Necro.
nicely.
Yeah, but the Necro will get run down in a minute. Like you think he's level 5. He's nearly level 6, yeah, but he's not there yet.
Like a
so...
smidge of XP.
Yeah. But yeah, one creepy get it. So Evil Teddy needs to go now or never.
I'm going to monitor that very
And
carefully.
he's going in. Oh,
okay, let's go.
As we said, like
Yeah.
Ghost Shroud kills Ben. Like you saw that Viper Strike on him, plus a few poison attacks. He dropped all the way down to half HP. Just because he activated Ghost Shroud.
About to cross minute 7. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. No rotations. Fairly boring.
Now we got XP ring going to be picked up by 2 of DotA here. But I don't see Dyer going for it yet. James is now going out of lane to go and grab it. Okay.
There comes Daf again to... Well, not really. He hasn't been together with Cool Llama practically at all. I don't know why they don't just...
I think he's just pulling. He's just pulling.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's now nighttime, so
Yeah,
you know, and
it's the
NPR
moment for
can now go.
NPR. Woo.
Yeah.
Careful there.
The Viper.
Dire's
They
middle
pinged
tower
out a
is
stack.
under
They see
attack.
Zoey.
Yeah.
Radiant
They're just
are
going back away,
scanning.
but they see the stacks. They know they've got stacks now. So we see what they will do with it. He may try and go for a wraparound on Ben here. Ben sees him with the ward in mid lane.
Yep. And now he pursues Ben.
He's
To
just
the
TP
rune
out.
spawn. He has to TP out.
Yep, and that's going to be a free rune, hopefully, to Evil Teddy here.
Yep.
If he's going down bot lane, but he's going the wrong way, he's going to realize, oh, it's top lane. Okay, I'll go back.
Super balanced game so far. Nothing of note. This was my worst fear, that it's going to be
It's going to be a late one.
absolutely not aggressive, very tactical, slow, measuring each other on what to do next. That dodge a huge one, I think, so far. Unless something exciting ends up happening, which might be now because that Night Stalker became online like we described before, but not for
James
long.
TP's in.
They are
They go for
rotating.
4-man rotation.
Yeah, there you go. They're chasing Zoey, but she is teleporting away. She manages to escape.
Now they're going on the NPR.
Yeah, but he's very far away. He's
Yeah,
already
he's very
close to the
fast.
wall, undetected, nothing happening. Whole bottom nothing. Well, in the meantime, it seems Head was found completely alone, and
Oh God, strike.
yeah, we thought the action was on the other lane, and it wasn't. Well, now
And then the Venture's there. The Venture's going to die as well on James. Oh, he comes out for the AA, and he should die to the Frostbitten.
Yep.
Or Courage clicks.
Well, finally, good moves from Too Hot for DotA. I think it's their time with some created space, but Headmassif already came back to lane. Again, the tanky boy who didn't place a point in Ravage at level 6. Oh, there he goes. I was just puzzled.
Yeah, he was just saving it. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he only just got level 6.
Just
The
no,
DD
he
one is
just
Viper
placed
now.
it. I think I was
Okay.
just too anxious. Kara completes her Mask of Madness. So far, very good for her. Did I see that meteor hammer there? Interesting.
Ben's going back in again.
So now Head is gonna combine that Ravage with a Meteor Hammer that he just purchased.
Edie's gonna pop soon on this Viper, so
Let's take a look at
Viper
that.
Stripe he's taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, but he TP's away.
Radiant's
Very
middle
safe.
tower is under attack.
On the other hand, Kara might be in danger.
Ravage used.
The Ravage is used, but they don't have
Radiant's middle
the follow-up.
tower is under attack.
Right, it's just no doubt.
Duff died
Teddy's
somehow.
Teddy should hopefully get he was used on
Yeah,
that,
he
so-
ulted.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle
So
tower
the
is under
Viper should
attack.
get this mid tower here. Again, just queue in.
I mean, they
She's
could
better
still
than-
go against Llama. Gets hexed.
3-man TP, 4-man TP.
They are coming to defend. Well, I can't follow up 2 pieces of action at the same time. Well, there you
So he
go.
gets out again.
Teleports away. But in exchange, they
Tower is under
have all these bounty runes. I suppose
He
that's
just
useful.
forgot to go and get. But shield drone's gonna be on Ben here.
Now Kara can go against this tier 1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Very slow game. 4 kills to 2 at minute 12. Really is very careful. Neither team has chosen direct confrontation with a couple of exceptions. What do we expect to see based on what we've been seeing here? Do you think that either team can snowball at some point, like around minute 20 or 25, and actually go ahead?
I mean, it depends on the power spike. So we got the Mask of Madness already on the Sven. Like they're gonna go.
Radiant's middle tower is under
What
attack.
was it? I can't remember my item now. My head is killing me.
Oof.
They're gonna go Echo Saber, of course.
Radiant's
So
middle tower has
once they get
fallen.
Echo Saber, that's the Sven basically online in the early game. So that means farming stacks is gonna be easy, and you're just gonna farm stacks, take them away. It's about 25 minutes. Should be coming out of jungle. Might have BKB, Mask of Madness, and then they'll start fighting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, slowly but surely, Team manages to recover some of the lost gold. Well, there's NPR
Stuff's going on.
ulting. The snakes have been deployed.
Dire's turret has been killed.
And
Snakes just wrecked after.
that's
Radiant's
only
turret
DafNotDaff.
has been killed.
that. I wouldn't call it a huge commit, but 2 ults like that for just Daf
Dire's
feels
middle
like
tower is under attack.
too little.
Yeah,
Radiant's
Viper's
bottom
not getting
tower
enough out
is
of
under
these
attack.
rotations. Oh, AA might kill the.
Yep,
Yeah,
she
kill
did.
the bench.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Well,
top
he did.
tower has
Was it's
fallen.
DafNotDaff.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
that's-
is under attack.
I was like, they did.
Dire's middle tower
Eagle
is under
39 and Headmassif get this tower in
Yeah, they're just
exchange.
gonna
So
push
it's
towers.
a fair trade. Tower for tower. Same
And
thing.
ScienceWhizBen's taking mid as well.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Which is fine.
has fallen.
Yeah, but that mid tower on the Radiant side is
There's already been taken.
has been gone already for
Yeah.
some time.
So it's just a trade for a trade, really, at the end of the day.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant
They're rotating
are
thanks to the
scanning.
portal and smoking on 3.
Yeah, they're gonna just probably. They're gonna try and find the Sven here, or somebody farm in the jungle, or stack in the jungle. But they're not going to, so they're just gonna probably try and push this top tower if they can, but then get the rest of the team
Radiant's
ready.
bottom tower is under attack.
Will they find anyone? I don't think so. All the Too Hot for Dota heroes seem to be away of Team M's grasp.
Radiant
Even
are
Teddy's noticed
scanning.
they've took the stacks that he spotted earlier, so they know they're around here somewhere. The AA has been seen, getting gone on here.
Oh, there you go.
AA blast comes out on 2 people.
Yeah, well, just about having to call it off. Well,
That's
NPR
what
now
we're
is
gonna
coming. I think this is gonna be
There comes the Sen.
more positive
Ravage.
for DotA. That's
4-man
that
Ravage
swap was
into
good.
the gyrocopter ult. And that goes down Kara.
Excellent. Zoey is the
Zoey's
next
next,
target.
and then he comes
Certainly
now
so.
Ben.
And now Evil Teddy dies in exchange, but ScienceWhizBen has to pay. It's a perfect one for Team all of a sudden, the first big team fight, 4-1.
As I said, like like the Ravage into the gyrocopter ult
And
are
look
like
at this,
big. if you
another
catch the people.
smoke.
Like if you see the damage, like that was 3,000 damage coming out from just the gyrocopter alone.
Is MPR the next target? I believe so. The problem
They
is
think
he
they will.
just escaped detection and is gonna take the portal. Is he gonna get stopped?
Oh,
no!
nearly.
Just a second before that. They're gonna pursue.
Yeah, they want blood. They want blood.
I mean, are they gonna find him? He's
He's staying
still
there.
under detection. Yep.
Slow.
Well,
Viper.
they really wanted
Uses
to
ult.
kill MPR. They just went all in and got him.
AA blast and 2 heroes, 3 heroes actually.
Well, this is the kind of action that I expected to see from Team I think this is really what they needed to be doing, and I'm glad to see it. Chicago for DotA is going to have to pony up and show them exactly the same thing. Pay them with the same coin. Oof. Yeah, good. Good one by that Shadow Shaman. She defended herself for a bit, but she is a small, very vulnerable prey. $1,000 gold advantage, and barely lower than that for we can see all of a sudden the game
And who's
seems to
scribbling
be
on the map here?
fairly
Viper's-
equal across
the
both
Viper.
teams. Yeah.
The Viper is scribbling on the map saying, we should take this side. Oh, they might find Ben here. They see the ult.
Well, they kinda
Headmassif
did.
found Ben.
They kinda did. We'll see
Okay.
if they can commit.
Means you have to slow him down. Chase down. The Viper's coming in from the other side.
Might be overcommitting here for Ben, but I think they got it.
There they go.
Yeah.
He will tell you my die. But the swap comes out from M. James.
Wow. Excellent. Excellent moves. They're doing exactly what they should be doing.
Yeah, find whoever's farming. Like they should be going top now, trying to kill a BR.
Will they be able to take this tower, though? Yeah, we have this. NPR is just
Radiant structures are
free
fortified.
on the top lane.
So Kara hasn't disassembled Echo Saber to get the BKB earlier, which is what a lot of I've seen like a lot of friends do recently is like disassemble their Echo Saber to get the BKB earlier to then be able to team fight earlier.
Even if the 5-manning by is convenient because they can go and get these pickups and really disrupt what Too Hot for DotA is doing. The Too Hot for DotA players have been very clever at trying to split across the map, making sure that they can secure these positions on the dire jungle. It's very intelligent what they're
Dire's top
doing.
tower is under attack.
It is an effective counterplay. Now they're recovering their positions in lane. Yeah, that furious scribbling across that area. That was NPRs or?
That I didn't see. So
Yeah, I think so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The rune ignored by Evil 39 just has something in mind. Get Kara.
Kara should be dead.
Zoey comes to assist, and the rest of the team as well. But
Ravage
Kara
used.
is completely
Hits two
dead. The
people.
Ravage catches NPR. Lucky one, right on the range of that Ravage, but he ults. He can't defend himself still. Zoey falls dead. to the same attack. James keeps the pursuit against MPR, who
Yeah.
corners himself in against
Terra the wrong way. Terra the wrong way.
Yeah, he's gonna escape, but that cornering himself against the wall, of course he's avoiding detection that way, seemed so risky. But
It
he was
was a
safe.
crucial
He was
escape,
safe the moment that he just
yeah.
hugged that wall. Really
Well,
good.
because they think that James thought he was going to go up here and run into this set of trees here, like from that set.
Right, they might want to go against this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. They still have...
They're not going to defend, I
No,
think. They
well,
let it fall.
They just disengaged for now. Choosing possibly another target. Will they continue with those ganks? I don't know.
Yeah, Ben's only got one Reaper Scythe kill, so he's like so far behind on
It is
like the
very
permanent
bad
stacking.
for a Necro at this point in the game.
He's got boost to travel as well, which I don't like. This build on a Necro, like I'd rather him go something else other than boost to travel first item.
It looks like Too Hot for Dota is falling behind at
They
this
are,
point.
sure.
Well,
the thing it's team fight. Like they've got such a good team fight and early team fight pressure, like the gyro into the Ravage. It's such early team fight ability they have, so that's what they're just going with, and they're just hoping to run them down with the early team fight advantage they can grab.
as a reminder to everyone, because I'm not clicking on every single hero to check their items, you have the Dota 2 Tournament Edition extension available on the stream. You can just, as usual with the Dota 2 extension, click on the hero portraits, but you can also use the left-hand side
sword and shield
menu to see the summary of all the heroes. And the shop on the right. It's on the bottom right corner.
Very cool feature.
Yep. Another lull in the game for now. Yeah, that's the tournament edition one. It's not the Dota 2 Tooltips extension. This is what we negotiated with DotA, the developer of the extension, exclusively for the International. And finally, this tier 1 tower, the final one, is thrown down.
Yep. And Headmaster's gone to mid lane to get the rest of the farm in mid, like going push towards the tower.
Well, Kara completed her BKB. She might be able to escape some of those surrounding ganks that has been trying on her. They've been focusing on her fairly well, and I don't think they've been pursuing Ben that much as Kara, but at the same time they've been finding him pretty often. And
well, the thing is, it's the stacks. The stacks are allowing Kara to catch back on farm here.
Now we have the tier 2 neutral items. And
Smoke comes out from
with James and Teddy. Rubs on Daff.
And a Headmassif.
I really love that new mechanic on the smoke.
Yeah, it's so bloody nice. So like saying like you have somebody just out of range, they can at least just run in and grab it quickly if they're just slightly out of range. But sometimes they are, so
I don't think they're gonna find anyone. They are too far away, and they're not in the right area at all. They might have to settle for a Roche kill if they know what they're doing, because with
they may go for MPR here, and they might catch him.
Well, yeah.
Daff with the full stuff forward. Slow.
Ooh, just out of range. Very good. In the meantime, Llama has his BKB, and now they counter smoke. I think this is going to be successful for them because they know the positions of the heroes. The farm is already in the balance. And 12-7 is a very low kill score at minute 25. Again, a very careful, measured game by both teams. I think they're to do a bit more in the last 7 minutes or so. But still, not a very confrontative, aggressive game by either team.
As I said, like remember you're letting them get the farm they want. Like you're just letting them farm, and they're loving it. They're like, oh, we can get out on the map and farm. Let's go.
Yeah.
But
Now
remember,
that
like,
AA ult is gonna detect both Llama and Daf, but Llama was already TPing away.
Radiant are scanning.
So they barely detected a glimpse of what they've been doing, but it's not gonna be useful strategically speaking at all. Kara and Zoey keeping themselves very close to each other for now. Now they split. DafNotDaff, ScienceWhizBen in the same area as Kara. MPR possibly keeping
Radiant's
himself
middle tower
close
is under
to,
attack.
well, the now empty Roche pit, because he already migrated. There's another
Radiant
smoke.
are scanning.
Let's see if they can find any of these heroes that have been keeping themselves in their own side of the map. And a pause from Kara. Second one in the game. We had another pause from, who was it, Ben? That had some audio problems.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love audio? Okay, okay. Lou or lag? Wait.
I guess
That's lagging Lou. Whoa.
Maybe it's both. You know, maybe one person was getting lag and then one person. Maybe it was Ben. Ben was like, "The game's paused. I'm going to the loo, guys."
There's one thing you never do, and that's stating two reasons for a pause at the same time.
Like one of them was definitely lag, probably, and then the other one was probably like Ben was like, 'cause he didn't want to say to his team, "I'm going to the loo."
Yeah. Are we controlling the pause time? It's been
I
think it's around 2 minutes, barely, or even lower than that. Okay, we're going ahead.
We're going.
Let's recover our positions around this smoked up
Okay.
team. They are already revealing themselves. They find DafNotDaff, but not close enough. Yep, they broke that smoke way too quick. And James is still smoked up. Now he reveals. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. They just prefer to deward a bit and get this mid tower. Fairly good for them. If they complete this one, they would be 2 towers ahead. No, one. Just one. Oh, I thought that they completed the bottom tower for some reason, but they didn't.
No, they went away.
Yep.
MPR's got space to farm here.
They're keeping themselves in very tight formation.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, the potential for MPR to just do his own thing allows for more flexibility to HUD for DotA. He can just roam the map on his own, especially during the night. Something that I don't think enjoys. There is Kara signaling this place and now this route.
They're smoking. They're going for the Viper here.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the Viper. They have him, I think. Unless he does something very miraculous. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
The Reaper Cypher's way too early then.
Yeah, but he needs the stacks.
He didn't get him because he Reaper too early.
So he didn't get it at all.
No.
Damn. One stack. At minute 28. Ben hasn't been playing well this match. Very surprising. Okay, yet another smoke on 4. Leaving Ben revealed.
And Dire actually doing
Dire is roaching at their expanse. They don't care.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
And there we go.
Immortality.
Completely uncontested.
They were like, "Oh, Viper died mid." Like the bot lane was down there. Like the thing is, like they had the Viper down pushing bot lane, and then he died, and they all showed down bot lane. So they were like, "Okay, we take Roche." So.
Yep. Well, that was good. That was good. Still fairly balanced game. Extremely balanced game. But look at the XP advantage. So that's only 500? 600? I don't know.
I mean, the problem is, like, I mean, Kara and NPR both getting out and farming, allowed to be farmed.
Yeah, they are making some strides across the dire side of the map, trying to secure positions in the
Radiant's
jungle.
bottom tower is under attack.
Of course, they don't have the opportunity to go Roche, but they can do a lot still. Especially with
Dire's
NPR.
top tower is under attack.
Just leading
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
the charge somewhere else, now in the river. Just taking that illusion rune. It's not gonna be put to much use. They just... His illusions got killed instantly by Llama there. They can't venture in for that long to Hot for DotA. It's they actually get confronted by rotations, the permanent rotations that they're making very often, and they have to escape. So far, they've been successful in running away, but that means they can't go and push at all. And with that tower, now the advantage is to towers.
You think of what we haven't seen yet? We haven't seen another team fight yet with this Sven BKB stuff like that. We haven't seen team fight yet with all this stuff. So, like, Kara's like got farm here like out of nowhere. So you know.
Yeah, even if Venice has been catching up, the last item he purchased, and that was like 7 or 8 minutes ago, was this guy Assange. He is getting 2800 gold in his stash for now. But really, he's just waiting to complete his build to be more effective.
Yeah, no. Like we all we're gonna have to see how the team fight next team fight
captured
goes.
The outpost just now. They might be going for what? The Tormentor is not yet available again. They might go for the push. Well, there's DafNotDaff sending the disco ball.
The sharded disco ball. Viper does not. Viper now does have shard. Yeah, just got shard.
Easy tower for team. The goal difference still 1,000. Barely touching the low 2000s for a while.
NPR and Kara are both out farming. They don't give a shit about towers.
Yeah.
They're letting like Ben be the person doing all.
Okay, Llama just completed a Satanic, and they're going for the high ground push. Finally, against this tier 3 top tower, the Glyph comes in.
One night, twice the damage.
Is this gonna be enough for them to stop?
You can also click the sword and shield to see if they've got shard or ags as well. Remember.
Well, look at that. A 33-minute Midas for Daff.
Yeah. I just saw that. I was like, oh god.
I don't know. Let's take a look at where they are.
Oh,
well,
James might get picked up
ahead.
here.
That's fairly good.
James is gonna die here.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, a liver.
Wow. He's... Whoa, no, not a liver. There you go. He just claimed. I'm surprised that they didn't get confronted earlier for that. I mean, it's not like Hot for DotA is craving for team fights. But the problem is, are they just going to farm slowly but surely until they can get the build for them to snowball against the high ground? If that is the case, then Team should rather send that gyro in and start taking towers and barracks right now. James signals the triangle, I think.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, we're gonna have a team fight here, hopefully. Team fight is coming on, so he's gonna.
There you go. They have Zoey.
And on the back line here. Going on
The
James,
shackles.
and he's getting.
Yeah. Just there it goes with the Ravage. Very
Kara got high grounded.
ineffectual. The ult from Gyro also doesn't catch anyone, doesn't damage anyone. DafNotDaff and Ben can't. Ooh, I think Kara was in a very bad position there, completely clipped. I think she blinked in a wrong way. Ooh, this is a disastrous fight for both teams. Very, very messy.
Oh no, James, I think actually.
Well, we're gonna see the summary just so we understand what happened here. Okay. Yeah, I think to hold for DotA was definitely more effective. I saw the shackles from Zoey falling in and stopping. I think it was called Llama.
Oh, so yeah, here you go. So Venge was on the cliff because he accidentally full staffed himself up there.
So Zell, Ben has been doing that during the entire match, during all the game. He has one stack. One.
Yeah. So the Venge full staffed themselves up onto high ground, and then Kara harpooned the Venge and got dragged up onto high ground. Yeah.
Oh, so
That
it
is what
wasn't
happened.
harpoon. She didn't blink in.
No,
Wow.
so she got she harpooned the Venge. She was up there and got pulled up there.
Okay, yet another pause by Too Hot for DotA. A disconnect that was announced on chat before we saw it?
No, it happens. It does happen.
Okay.
If it's a DotA crash,
and now,
you know it's happening.
okay, she has reconnected, but Daf is going to the loo.
That's also piss off.
The problem is that they're technically consuming Too Hot for DotA's time for Daf to empty his bladder. Well, now Ben has to... Jesus Christ, why don't you go to the bathroom before you start games?
People do. You know, you get nervous. You get nervous in the games.
Christ.
You know, the pressure builds. You know, you stop sweating. It's like, okay, I need to get to the loo now.
Gotta be careful with that. I understand that you're all trying to drink enough water to avoid any urinary infections and things like that, and to preserve your body health. But really, it's been 50 minutes, and you need to empty your bladder. The Pister National. Thank you, Paragon. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Okay, we are all go. Just how's Ben? Pissing.
Oh, dear.
UTI.
Everyone's pissing. So...
Stay hydrated. Man, let's just... I think they all have buybacks. I've seen a couple of buybacks coming in, so... Okay.
Yeah, we had Gyro and the Venge both buy back.
I like it better
and
like this.
the Venge died
They
back.
don't have any buybacks on side, and they do have all of them. Alright. Fantasy points? Why not? Well, look at that. Cool Llama ahead. And then DafNotDaff for some reason. I think only Jack can fathom what these fantasy points are about. He's They are the genius behind understanding what the fantasy points are supposed to be. Alright. Historians on the other. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he has to go to Sainsbury's.
The Sainsbury's, yeah. I think he's going to be a bit screwed on Sunday when they're shut early.
Let's go. My God. So how much? I don't think this should be on Too Hot for Dota. This is split pause time.
Sustains.
Probably is.
I mean, it's been like
split.
3 or 4 minutes on by now.
Yeah, like they both, I think, should have had their time split then, because it's like
Deputy Commissioner of the Gunti Nutkin is making sure that the proper the proper manners.
we have a smoke here for Radiant.
Yeah. I'm following. Ooh, they're
Massive gonna get gone on.
moving quickly. They get Headmassif.
It's a dead massive.
We're the whole force. Finally!
A save stack.
Yes! Yes, Ben! Ooh, they got more. NPR, the chunky night boy, going against Cool Llama. He tries to defend himself with the ult, but doesn't work. The swap there. Whoa, okay. It's not gonna be effective for them. But Paradise. Oof. That's a 4-1. Still
But that's just gonna get run down
extremely
here.
good for Too Hot for Dota. Dav has to escape.
Dire's
Protects
middle
himself
tower is under
behind
attack.
his barracks. But this tier 2 tower is now free and available for Too Hot for Dota to take. And finally we have some action.
Yeah, that was a dieback.
I think this is the result of an empty bladder. Obviously, they were so concerned with piecing themselves that they didn't dare to make a play. And now the high ground push because, of course, why not?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
There we have the fortification. A terrace completed on Ben. Deserved. 7,000 gold ahead for Too Hot for Dota. Whoop. I don't think they have what they need to keep going on NPR.
Yeah. They should just back here, like Radiant back in, and get out.
Ben controlling the bottom lane.
Roshan has been pinged. It's not up yet.
Definitely
And
not.
we have got. Oh, Roshan's up.
Whoa!
Has just come up.
Look at that. And they
There's
are
smoke coming out.
smoking.
Um,
Are they gonna go for it?
They're gonna basically get like this spot lane secured for their carry.
I mean,
Just
Ben
remember,
just
Roshan-
signaled the whole path between base and the Roche pit. Evil Teddy
Yeah, even
9.
Teddy's scouting. He's scouting. He's gonna be like, Roche is here, guys. Okay,
They
we
got
can
it.
now TP. We
I
can go
think.
down bot. Well, remember, he's gonna go down to his summer home.
Radiant are scanning.
On the way down to his summer home now.
Yeah. So it's just a few seconds.
But Radiant know. They know.
There he goes.
Yes, and they sync up here. Here comes Roche. Go in.
Woo!
Roche to his summer home.
Woo!
But you see, Radiant's got the wards here for this. Oh, for Dire, should I say. Dire has got the wards here for this.
Yeah, they
And
have been
don't-
monitoring
Radiant-
this correctly.
uh,
Of course.
Radiant don't give a care.
They're right
And the
here.
AA blast coming in.
Yep, there it goes. The blast. Impacts. They had to leave for a second, so they believe that they left. I don't know who's gonna convince. Well, I mean, they're just gonna push here. I'm not gonna just focus on the Roche. We know what's gonna happen. I just wanna see what they're doing.
And hopefully we
Well,
have
they
TP.
came back really quickly here. Headmassif. Maybe too lonely.
Ravage
The
comes out.
Ravage connects
Four-man
very well on NPR.
NPR dead
And
here.
Zoey.
Here goes
NPR is
Zoey.
totally dead. Zoey as well. 2-4-0. Not risking either the Aegis or the cheese. A net win for Team. The snakes deployed in a very bad position. Did she use that for the tower that was still there? Or yeah, I think so. It has to be. Pretty sure. Maybe. For the timings?
Probably did. If I look.
I
Yeah,
think so. I think so. It had to be for that.
And we should, look at fight recap. It doesn't show you on fight recap that it was used, so yeah.
They might be able to take at least halfway of this tower's health.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If
Radiant structures
they don't buy
are
back
fortified.
or challenge this. They're just very careful about approaching. DafNotDaff custodying the tower, warding it very carefully together with Zoey. Said and done, half of that tower's hit points down and they leave.
Yeah, they're like, we're back in. Remember, they still haven't, I mean, yes, they've got Aegis, but they still haven't got buybacks.
Dire are scanning.
And they managed to shave some of that gold advantage. We see that the win percentage, together with the net worth and the XP difference, was in favor of DotA, and all of a sudden we're back to the balance in this game. 42 minutes in a game that's gonna last for like 110 for sure.
You're cursing us now.
What
You're
time
cursing
is
us, Jonas.
it? 7:30 my time? Okay. Yeah.
It's 11:30 here.
Yeah.
But some of the players in this game, it'll be like midnight. Like
I
past
need
midnight
to
for
think
some
about
people.
preparing dinner. It's a good thing that I'm defrosting the chicken already. They're warding and dewarding across the Radiant jungle. Too hard for DotA, keeping themselves very close to their base. Kara's now venturing away and going for the Tremender together with NPR. A free shard. No shard, they all have shards, okay. They're going for the bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom
It's a
tower
bit
is
difficult
under attack.
for them to come in. They have way too many things to be fearful about.
That's
They
about
managed
tower
to
gone
take
already.
that
Radiant's
bottom tower,
is
and now the Rex going down. Whoop!
Ravage comes
The
out.
NPR
4-man
goes
Ravage.
in. Yeah, the 4-man Ravage was excellent. Just obliterating one by one. And on the other hand, dying in exchange. That's a 3 for
Still have
3.
Aegis, still have cheese. Cheese
Yeah,
used.
he consumes the cheese to protect himself. The Aegis still untouched. Well, all in all, I guess that was a high ground push. Nah, that was really? This is the 4th pause in the game. At least a bladder is not involved with this. She reconnects quickly. We can help it. Plusnet? Ask Team Spherical. They just been kicked out of the tournament by Bingus Academy earlier. Unfortunately so.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, poor lads.
Team retreating with their 2 remaining players, Llama and Evil 39. The fairly damaged Radiant base. Now, with the heroes coming back, with Kara still 30 seconds away from coming back to the game. We see the Dire team taking their own Tormentor. And as a reminder, that is the upgrade homing missile. That's not the homing missile. Right now it's the upgrade homing missile. 2,000 gold advantage in favor of to call for DotA. Roshan claims what's his. In the Eternal Cycle. Very balanced game. 20 kills to 20. Barely. Just a bit shy from 2,000 gold advantage.
By the DD!
Christ.
Sorry.
Okay.
Find it, please. Please.
They have smoked up again. But
they did
bought another smoke. We might see one of those smoke counter smokes.
Oh,
they
Kara,
took Kara completely out of position. Does he have a Ravage? I think he does. Okay, they're going all in against Kara. Out for 94, has buyback. Zoey, barely alive, manages to escape. They focus on Ben. I think Evil Teddy is going to be dead. And Zoey as well. Wow. Well, Headmassif might be able to kill Ben. No, they turn on to him in exchange, and he is dead. 4 heroes dead on Team Very good for Hot for DotA. They recover their gold advantage. They are now stronger and ready to go for another high ground push. Finally,
if they had that TD, it could have been different.
Pogging for a very lax definition of the word. He's been playing better now.
I'm so sad. If they saw that DD, that could have been a different team fight.
DafNotDaff and Ben going against this tier 3 tower in the mid lane. Fortification coming from Team 3 heroes are down. They're trying not to spend their buybacks, but Evil Teddy has to commit.
I think you don't mind getting your vibe by buying back.
I mean, they can live satisfied for now. They managed to get a tower in exchange of this. 13,000 gold. Vision in the dire jungle thanks to the outpost. And a nullifier on NPR. That's going to be extremely important.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Now, if they have to play more defensively, I think this is the end of... They're not going to be able to protect their base as well as to Hot for DotA. Yeah, the win probability is now cruising the 75% for to Hot for DotA. A on disc on Daf. Evil 29 smoked up, but the Hot for DotA players on a 4-person team smoked up, now 5, all joined together, possibly going on a stealth push against this bottom tower. NPR desperately marking this side. I'm gonna have to monitor this for a bit and then come back. The tower is gone. The racks might be next. With the Serpent wards already deployed. The ranged racks say goodbye to the game.
I mean, it's just wards, ain't it? Just serpents. Take buildings quite easily. You know, Refresh is nearly built as well on Zoey here.
I mean, it's
and
a
they're
long
pinging
game,
out Roche. Roshan is still 1 minute 10 to be up, by the way, so they're not going to get the Roche here.
Now they're smoking, trying to use as much of the intel they could gather from the fact that they were around so soon. They may get someone, so Bast right there in the middle of the trees. Head pops in, he gets hexed. Gets shackled as well, but DafNotDaff is pretty much dead, I think. The Ravage comes down. Kara is dead, but Llama had to pay in exchange. I think this is fairly good for to Hot for DotA. They managed to defend themselves effectively. So 5 for 5 will be out of the game for a minute or so. I'm a bit tired, but I was following what Headmassif was trying to do to Zoey. In the meantime, there was an extended area where things were happening.
Fortune's changed.
We see Llama and Teddy trying to go. See if they can detect anyone again. Teddy very aggressive. Well, he knows Roche is there.
Yeah, Roche is up. Like they want to fight for Roche.
Yeah,
They want to defend it.
Nope, he cancels the portal activation, activates the Watcher.
Spike got popped.
And the
On
fifth
Zoey.
pause of the game. And now with a disconnect on Zoey.
Yep.
Well, here he is. Here. Here. Right here. This is the gyro. It's getting heated in chat. I mean, all the bosses have come from Too Hot for DotA so far.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if your game generally DCs or crashes, it's not your fault.
it is not your fault,
Dire
but
are scanning.
I remember the game auto pauses if you DC and crash.
yeah, of course. This is automatic.
And like at the moment with 8 Dotas in, it's very bad. Yeah, Roche is up, so they should be trying to defend this.
Well, they're going for it. At least Kara is.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going
We
to
should have
challenge this? Evil
yeah,
89
they need to.
moving
They need
ahead.
to.
Scanning.
Zoey in the trees gets detected and gets shot.
Let's
There
go,
goes
counter.
DafNotDaff with
Goes
the
onto the
ult.
Viper.
An impressive NPR just falls on top of them. Another missed scythe, I think. Or was it?
No, he
Good.
got it. He got it.
He got it this time? Good, fine.
Yeah, yeah.
There they
They're
go.
letting Llama.
One
Llama.
by one. Disastrous for him.
No satanic used on Llama there.
Disastrous. Just bad. I think this is all of them. It might be game right here.
Enough of you left to bury.
What can they do to protect themselves? If Too Hot for DotA reads the situation accurately, they can go for it right now and end. Desperate buyback on Daff, the last
everyone
line
else
of
has got
defense.
buybacks.
Structures are
The
fortified.
rest of their team's on dieback, so
They can just spare the buyback on Zoey if they want to. They don't care. They can do this.
I don't think they want to. They just want to be safe.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
They're going against the mid racks. Only the top lane remaining. They might go for tier 4s. They still have the time without the gyro and
Hex
the
onto
Viper.
the.
I think they understand
He's
they
gonna
are
go
not
on.
coming back at all. This is the last throws for in the upper bracket. I'm sorry to say.
Not one piece of bristles shall I waste.
And without those racks, they're gonna secure their megas. I think they
No,
could have
so
gone
low.
for the tier 4s. But okay.
Could have, but Megas is better. Like,
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
33,000 gold advantage, although it doesn't matter that much right now.
Have mega creeps.
Megas in their favor. Next push, possibly game. They are dominating in the dire jungle. They have their positions. They should place some vision, but it's not that important by now. Ben goes with the teleport, cancels, roams around, bit undecided on what to do.
Yeah, they're just gonna take this Roche now.
There you
Roche
go.
is-
Kara completely bogged by Roche!
Yeah, basically if you stun Roche for like
Don't
10
stand
to
in
20...
his way, it's rude.
Yeah, if you can stun him for 10 to 20 seconds, he bugs out and goes back to the original home he was in.
There goes the refresher
I've seen it
shard.
happen so many times.
Kara has it in her backpack. Oh. I mean, with all of this, they should just go. Go.
Radiant are scared.
End. Satanic. Okay. I guess. At this point, it's not like your life's gonna depend on it. They still don't have a way. Oh yeah, the wave is coming. There's the megas.
Yep.
Are they gonna go with them? No, they're gonna rotate. Well, there's another wave of creeps already at the Dire base. They're gonna use that one, but I think they're already all dead. Yep. Okay, they're coming in anyway.
Yeah.
With the mid creeps already in place. Well, there goes MPR, just controls the entirety of the place. That Ravage doesn't do much at all. The snakes flop down across the
kills ScienceWhizBen.
This is fairly bad to comfort DotA for a while, but it's just Aegis, and they can sustain way more than Team They don't have swaps for 74 seconds now that James is
snakes
dead.
are biting.
Yeah, the snakes are just obliterating these tier 4s. Nobody's
Sven's going on the
able to just get rid of them. One by one, the heroes die and crumble.
AA blasted out and died.
Yeah.
And that's a GG, and that's
I mean,
for DotA.
it's
Should
right
we win it?
there. It's right there.
Yep. There is ancient
Dire's
GG.
ancient is under attack.
So you go.
At least it was under an hour. I mean, it could have been worse than this.
Yep.
But again,
that's team dropping down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, that's him dropping to lower bracket. But again, if you're going to go with a draft that actually needs you to commit for early fights, go and do the early fights. But they had a gyro. Yeah. So that from that moment, I don't think that was possible. We're gonna review the scoreboard very quickly. I mean, Daf 0 and 8, poor lad.
I mean, you look at the hero damage. Like Jara has nearly 60k hero damage, while the rest of the Radiant's not even touching that hero damage yet.
Yep.
He was clicking. He was clicking.
I mean, Llama did what he had to do. He had the items. He went in. Evil 9 was also good. He was roaming around, rotating, trying to get those kills, but at the same time, Kara very orderly together with MPR, making sure that they were winning spaces, scouting the areas together with DafNotDaff from afar. So the moment that she had to go in, shackle people, deploy the snakes, very careful, very orderly, minute by minute, they secured a win. Any other comments, Luke?
Nope, not what I know of.
Good, then leave. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye now.
Bye.